It is the first round of the knockout stages. Yes, kapow. We started on Sunday, South Africa and Canada in the round of 32. Guys, Carmen Bianco from wagertalk.com with a free play on this game. And yes, I am sporting the Canada jersey, but that doesn't mean I am choosing them. You'll find out in a minute my play on this game. Do us a favor. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. Join the ever-growing community here at Wager Talk TV. Over 250,000 subscribers and growing each and every day. And if you hit that notification button, you're alerted to any free play videos that are posted. And I've been doing a bunch of them during the World Cup. Hopefully you guys have made some money along the way. And I'll continue to do them right up until the finals. So hit that notification button. You'll be alerted to any plays that are loaded or shows going live with actionable info like Wager Talk Today with Andy Lang and Dan Alexander, or the Prez and Joe Ranieri on the best betting show ever. And I do guest spots on those shows talking World Cup as well too, and analytics, and giving out some free plays. So you can get a lot of content just by subscribing and following along. All right, let's look at this game. Canada's a short price favorite in this one at minus 140. Now, you have to remember now that we're into the knockout stages, much like the group stages, all bets are settled on 90 minutes plus injury time. So while that didn't matter in the group stages, because all games, if they were tied after 90 minutes and extra time or injury time, they ended in a draw. In the knockout stages, there has to be a clear winner. So extra time, penalty kicks. And that's why books will offer the 2 advance line, which will be a little more pricier on the favorites, of course. But it doesn't matter. As long as you're betting the 2 advance line, your team just needs to win, whether it's in 90 minutes, whether it's in the extra 30 minutes of additional time, or in penalty kicks. So be careful when betting those ones. Now, we look at this game and listen, Canada had the tougher route as far as quality of teams, I have to believe. They drew in their opener 1-1 against Bosnia, held much of the play there. Bosnia scored off of a corner kick. Not much in the way of Canada giving up opportunities. Canada then pretty much smashed Qatar, but 6-0 in Vancouver. We have to remember that was a game with a couple red cards for Qatar, and unfortunately a broken leg for Ishmael Kone of Canada. And then Canada, after a scoreless first half against Switzerland, a couple defensive miscues, they end up losing that game 2-1 and finishing second in this group. But from a perspective of, I think they played very well defensively throughout all 3 of those games. And now they get a South Africa team who, you look at their games, they've averaged 1.67 goals in their games. Every single game has gone under the total as far as South Africa goes. They lose 2-0 to Mexico on June 11th, which was the opening of the games of the World Cup. Then they draw with Czechia, Czech Republic, 1-1, before a late goal to beat South Korea 1-0 in their games. So a little surprise that they are here and stole that second spot in Group A, but here we are in this one. How do I look at this game? And I just want to bring up the odds as we're discussing this one. But there we go. As you can see, minus 140 on Canada, plus 270 on the draw, and plus 450 on South Africa. I'm looking at the under here. Now, some books still have a 2.5, but it is juiced, minus 150, minus 160, and understandably so in that one. You look at the path, you look at how this game is likely to be played, and you have to believe it's going to be a cagey affair. Canada is likely going to have most of the possession. They're going to have the better attacking pieces of this game, but South Africa's path in trying to get through this round of 32 is to keep the game compact, and not a lot of scoring chances, deny those combinations through midfield, and just look for quick counters, something that Canada hasn't had to worry about or hasn't had issues with in the World Cup this far. This is one of those ones where any goal, and the first goal could likely be the winning goal in this one. This is one of those games where I could see this game being scoreless at halftime, which obviously puts the pressure on Canada as the slight favorites in this game. And then us getting a decider in the second half. If this game goes to extra time, they could score 3 goals and it won't matter because our bet is based on 90 minutes plus injury time. Ultimately, I see this as a 1-0 game for Canada, the final in this one, which is why the under 2.25 goals minus 115 is the best betting option in this game. What that means is if you're betting $100, half your bet is on under 2, half your bet is under 2.5. The game lands on 2 goals, Canada winning 2-0. You win half your bet, you push half your bet. Obviously, 3 goals, you would lose this under 2.25, but you would also lose the under 2.5 with the heavy vig. So let's avoid the vig. Take the under 2.25 goals minus 115. Guys, we're having a phenomenal World Cup thus far. Number 1 at Wager Talk, and fresh off a Thursday 3-0 sweep, including a 5% best bet, a 5% top play winner, and a 4% best bet. You can get all plays at Wager Talk right through to the World Cup final for only $129. And if you use coupon code WC20, you'll get an additional $20 off. Drop a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you agree or disagree on this play, who you're taking, and whether you like a goal scoring prop or if you like the underdog in this one. We always love to hear from you. And for myself and the Wager Talk family, guys, I wish you the best of luck. Let's make some money during this World Cup.